If you're looking for a new backpack, the OSPREY ATMOS 50 EG is definitely a bag you should consider. So watch the review. Okay, the backpack I'm testing is the 2018 model, but it's brand new on the market, so I've not had it that long yet. But my old backpack, which is basically the same, that's already with me for I think 2 years almost. And when you look at the wear and tear on this one, I can see hardly any, and it's been used really intensive. So because there's not really a big change on the material wise on this one, I would expect this one to be as sturdy at least as this one. So let me continue with the 2018 model. What I really like about the backpack is that it's got a really amount of outside storage space. For example, here where I put my mattress, it's got 2 straps with a buckle. Very easy for a lightweight mattress to put it low on the back because that's not as important for your balance. I always like to keep my tents on top because of the balance. And there are also some really nice compression straps on the outside. If you would like to store this under here or a tent, that's possible as well. I don't like it personally because it limits your balance as well, but it's a choice. Also on the outside, these loops for your poles, they are very nice hidden inside the pack, so that if you're walking without poles or you're using them, you can just stow these away. You're not able to be hooked on branches or whatever. And then the other thing is, what I really like is the mesh pockets for the bottle on the outside, on the left side and on the right side. And it's got 2 possibilities. The first one is that you can use it from the top. You know, with this there's never a risk of falling out. But you can use it, and it is on the other side. Also on this way. I don't know how you call it. We call it like maybe it's a pistol grip or something. Very easy to reach when you're carrying the backpack while walking. It's got this loop. If you've got a smaller bottle opening than this one, you can use this one to lock the bottle in place. So even if you go upside down, the bottle will not fall out. And because it's mesh, you can also use them again for if you've got some wet stuff to dry them in here. The OSPREY pack has got one feature which is pretty cool. That's the stow on the go for your poles. It's easy just to store your poles from here to there, so you can reach them when you're walking or hiking. I use it for my GoPro. Easy access. Now let's take a closer look to the inside storage space. First, loose the mattress. Bye-bye. What you can see first is that there is a compartment underneath here, which is perfectly alright for a sleeping bag or just some clothes. It's easy to reach this way. Then we go to the top, the lid, the top lid. It's of course detachable on this side, so we can get rid of the tent as well. Bye bye. This is one lid, and then there is this second lid. First, the top lid. It is also detachable. It's got a few clips. The previous model, the one that I've been using for the last couple of years, they just have straps, and it's quite a hassle to loosen or to get rid of the top lid. The top lid itself has got a rain cover inside there, and of course the, where is it? The chain or the keychain holder, so you don't lose your keys. If you want to lose some weight, lose the top lid and the rain cover, or just the rain cover. Then there's a different pocket and another pocket on the inside. Where is it? You know, it's a really big one. Put my GoPro stuff in there. But it's a little bit of a pity is that you cannot wear this one as a belt pack. The other lid, which is basically also to cover your tent or the gear inside, to cover the main opening. What I really think is a cool thing is that the clips that you use to tighten, buckle them up, they're really nice hidden also inside the flaps. Okay, then let's go to the inside. There is a red-orange thing where you can tie your tent under if you would need that, just to secure it, and it also secures, of course, this part of the backpack to your back panel. Then it's easy to open. It's a really large opening, and then get rid of all pillow, mats, clothing, and more stuff. Let's get rid of the bottles as well. That went well. Then I hope you can see this. On the inside, it's quite bright and blue. Here is the pocket for your hydration pack. Here is of course the buckle to tie the hydration pack to, so this is nice and secure. There's only one thing I don't really like. Sleeping bag compartment. Take that from the top to the bottom. There is a divider, and with a lot of backpacks, the divider itself has a zip. In this case, it doesn't. It just has straps. The thing is, when you have a zipper one, you can really divide the two parts, the bottom part and the upper part, and nothing that you put on top will slip through underneath to the bottom part. But with this construction, actually, the sides are open, so if you drop your keys or you drop something on top, it goes down and you'll have to search for it anyway. So it would be nicer if this was a zipper construction. But of course, a zipper construction is more complicated to make, and that would make the backpack more expensive. The main feature of the OSPREY ATMOS 50 AG is the AG in the name, which is anti-gravity. And the anti-gravity is the carrying system of the backpack. As you can see, this is totally made out of mesh. But it's not only the back panel, it's also the shoulder straps and the hip belt. The cool thing about this is that when it's warmer weather, you've got so much more space to ventilate, so your back gets less sweaty, and that increases the comfort. The shoulder straps, they are very comfortable. They're quite well padded with foam, so it's really comfortable. The load lifters are good, so that if you walk down or up, you can change this. And there's also a sort of sturdy part in here, so that the top part of your backpack stays very stable on the shoulder straps. Then there's one thing I should say about the hip belt itself. As you can see now, this is the resting position of the hip belt, which is closed almost. The buckle is not tight yet, but it's in this position. When you try to fit the backpack, or when you put it on, this is always in this position behind your back. So you really have to work the hip belt around your waist. This is something not everybody likes. So try this in the shop, put some weight in the backpack, try it in the shop, and feel if you like, if you don't mind doing this the whole time, because every time you put on your backpack you will have to do this. When you do really mountaineering on ridges and you take a rest on a ridge, then this is a bit of a disadvantage, because you have this wobbly moment on a ridge. It's not that clever then. So if you do normal hiking or trekking, no problem. Going on really mountaineering, it's not that kind of backpack, but if you do that, maybe you should rethink about this. When I got my backpack 2 years ago, I thought the mesh was not that sturdy, it would rip down very easily. That's not the case. It's a really strong fabric. The only thing what you should never do is put this side on dirty ground, because then you will get mud underneath this and it's very hard to clean. The back length of the OSPREY ATMOS 50 AG is of course adjustable, and it's quite an easy system. Just pull the red tab towards you and rise the shoulder strap higher or lower. And between here and here it's about 80 millimeters. One of the big advantages of the mesh back is that sweat will be released very easy. The anti-gravity system might sometimes be a bit of a hassle to put on, but when the backpack is on your back, it is very comfortable and very stable. The backpack is suitable for lightweight camping, but also if you travel in the mountains from one mountain station to the other. On to the rating. I think the OSPREY ATMOS AG50 is a great backpack, and I think it's going to be a classic in the future. The things I don't like is the zippers on the side pockets on the hip belt. The accessibility is not that easy. The other thing I definitely don't like is the divider between the main compartment and the bottom compartment. I would love to see a zipper there. The things I do like, the way the bottle holders are constructed, the stow-on-the-go ball carrying system on the shoulder strap, and of course the anti-gravity carrying system. I love the snug fit, but that's not for everybody. So if you want to buy this backpack, try this in the shop. Then I weighed the pack at home at 1 gram less than 2 kilos, which is pretty awesome for a very technical backpack. The price in the Netherlands, it's 189 euros. And that's also not that big an issue for such a pack. So I give the Osprey Atmos AG50 a 4.5 star rating. Ciao! Thank you for watching the video. If you got any questions regarding the backpack or outdoor gear in general, just pop me an email or post a reaction below. If you like what I do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page and follow me on Instagram because it really helps. And in advance, as we say in Dutch, for following, liking or sharing. Dankjewel. Ciao. On to a new adventure!